Have we heard about Moody? He said, the best thing I ever did was when I surrendered my will and let the will of God be done in me. If you take advice, you will have no will other than God's will. Make a full and complete surrender today. So it's easy to say, use me, Lord, I'm here for you, use me. But are you willing to throw your own biases, your ideas about what things should be done? If God is going to use you, you will have no will of your own. You have to surrender everything to God. And personally, in my walk with the Lord, I realized, having surrendered that, He gave it all back to me, even more than I had. But the first step of surrendering it to God is what is hard for most of us to do. If you are to serve God, you don't have a will of your own. It has to be God's will. Your will be done. Some will, I thank God for that. And then the second one, it is important to stay calm and grounded and take at least 10 minutes each day to meditate or simply breathe, because life has many ways of testing our wills. Sometimes you feel like it's coming and coming, and then the other side of it, we are waiting and nothing is happening. There is nothing we can do than wait and continue to trust in the Lord on me. And the other one is, when wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, everything is lost. That's Billy Graham. One that you don't invite them, but they come anyway. And then you're wondering, but you cannot sit at the seat of wondering. You need to ask God, what can I do to change this situation? I remember it was 2019. I was frustrated with my job, my income. And I was crying to God, what can I do? I'm tired. And the Spirit was telling me, maybe I should be board certified. I have everything. I work more than 2,000 credit hours. I have years of experience just to sit for this board. And okay, maybe I'll try and see that. And somebody said, why didn't you go and get your PhD? Maybe you can be teaching and have more. I said, okay, that too. And what if I apply to another job somewhere that will recognize my specialty? And I just decided, okay, God, I'm going to put in all these three. Let's see where God is going to come in. Guess what? I got a new job. I'm studying for my board certification, and I got acceptance to PhD study. So 2020, 2022, 2023, 2022, 2021, I put on 50 pounds, not now. Because it feels like nothing is I will never ever see any peace again. So I'm walking a distance now. Instead of 15-minute drive to work, I'm driving 1 hour plus to work, and I'm writing my board certification. I need like 31 competencies. And I was accepted to PhD, given even 12 credit hours free. Oh my God, I said one. So I started. In my first year, my mom died. Unexpected. No, so I just gave up everything because my mom was too shocking. I wasn't expecting that, and I'm doing all of this studying. That is how I put on this weight here. I'm one of the people that eat right. I'm a runner from elementary school. I ran up to marathon, but I couldn't do any of this because I'm studying and going. So eventually, the following year, my dad passed. That was the year I was supposed to graduate. So I now went back. I'm from Nigeria here. I went back to Africa to do my own grieving, went to the burial places, and I came back with a renewed sense. And I went back to Liberty. And I did my dissertation and I graduated. That was before my dad and my mom. But then after 23, I completed all of this. Here comes this weight. I'm not used to, my body's not used to so much weight. So I started having blood pressure, everything coming down, name it. I was having palpitation. And then I can't sit and just be complaining. I need to do something. God, what will I do? Then I remember, wait a minute, I used to run Peachtree Road Race. And I was signing up for Peachtree Road Race. The challenge came triple Peach Road Race, and I myself. I applied for triple Peach. Triple Peak is July 4th, you run 6.2 miles. October, you run 10 miles. And Thanksgiving morning, 13.2 miles. Has given me, that 1 year has given me, I've lost 30 pounds of those weight, or 35, 35. Yeah. So this is my work life, because people will see me when I'm always happy, because I was also adopted at 12 years old and I live in foster homes. I come from a family of 8. I'm number 5. I have brothers. And I used to cry. Nobody liked me. That's why, because I'm a girl, they gave me for adoption and I left the family. That's why the death of my mother and my dad was so hard on me, because I never had a chance to see the progression of their growing age. When I went back after 30 years to see them, they were in their 40s, now they're in 80s. Life, if I were to sit down and cry, and then I would never stop crying. But because of the grace of God, because of always seeking God, always asking, reading scripture, looking for, trying to get up and do something and not just sit and wallow in my. Thank you. So I want to challenge you. What do you want to do to change your situation or make your life better? Pray and come up with it, and let's go.